one of the great recognition programs that we have been doing for, I guess, the last 5 years now, and it's called Gardeners with Heart. And we're also going to talk about our impact report. So you're in a great space to learn more about the program and see what other counties and volunteers are doing across the state and celebrate each other. With that being said, you are allowed to type in the chat and celebrate each other. If you can see, you might have a react button at the bottom. If you see your friend pop up on the screen and be celebrated, go ahead and pop up a fun emoji. Congratulate each other in the chat. We're very happy to have you here. I see that Marissa has welcomed everyone in the chat. So if you want to, oh, Marissa, oh no, you did it to everyone. Great job. Perfect. People are already going in the chat. You guys are doing great. We will not be doing a Q&A. That is not open, but we definitely have that chat open. So if you have questions or are having an issue, I think I see Gary with his hand up. Gary, if you want to put that question that you have in the chat, that would be great. This is being recorded. We are going to be sharing this out later, so don't worry if you have to leave early. Please go ahead and do so. We will send this out to you so you can share it with friends and family, your pets, your neighbors, whoever you need to. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm going to pass it over to Missy Gable.
Well, thank you so much, Lauren, and welcome to everyone. We're so pleased to have you here today. My name is Missy Gable. I'm the director of the UC Master Gardener Program, and we're just delighted to take this opportunity to recognize and honor the incredible impact of UC Master Gardener volunteers. Your dedication, time, and passion make a true difference throughout California. And together, we're really creating positive change. Today, we come together to reflect on the powerful impact of volunteerism and thank each and every one of you for all that you do. Your efforts truly make the world a better place. As you now know, April is National Volunteer Month. And while we do work to celebrate UC Master Gardener volunteers and their impact year-round, this is a really important month of recognition to draw attention to the 6,328 UC Master Gardener volunteers who work so hard to make our communities stronger. On behalf of the University of California Agriculture and Natural Resources, I want to personally thank each and every one of you for your support of our program's mission. I feel so privileged to witness the power of volunteerism on a daily basis. Your dedication is accomplishing great things, as you will see over the course of this presentation. Together, we're transforming landscapes, we're growing new gardeners, and we're fostering a greener and healthier place for all of us as individuals, families, and communities. Your contributions matter so much to the people and the ecosystems throughout California. We're so pleased to have a special guest with us today to kick off our celebration. I'd like to welcome Associate Vice President of UC Agriculture and Natural Resources, Brent Hales, to provide a welcome. Brent.
Thank you, Missy. Truly, it is a pleasure and an honor to be here with you today. And I just want to welcome everybody, wish you a good afternoon, and thank you for joining us to celebrate National Volunteer Month and the impact that the UC Master Gardeners volunteers have, that you have. I wish we could be in person, but I'll take virtually today. So as we gather virtually, I'd like to take a few moments to express not only my gratitude, but our whole team, our heartfelt gratitude for each and every one of you. Your time, your commitment, your energy, that's what makes what we do possible. I want to speak for just a second about the importance of volunteerism, because at the heart of UC Ag and Natural Resources, we know that volunteerism is essential. It's not just a nice to have thing, but it's foundational to our mission of what we do and how we do it, because that mission is to build the capacity of every single Californian to meet their own needs. Volunteerism makes that happen. It allows us to reach communities across California, providing education, sustainable practices, and truly helping people make informed decisions about gardening, about food production, the environment, and so forth, and beautifying. Let's not forget that, beautifying our communities. and really enabling people to see hope. Because as I have had the chance to travel the state and visit many of your Master Gardener sites, I'm always drawn to that aspect of hope in a new plant that's growing up, in a new project, and seeing your faces, seeing your commitment to your communities. It is truly noteworthy. It's laudable. So the Master Gardener program, through the work of you as dedicated volunteers, has become one of the most recognized and respected programs in California, and, if I may, throughout the United States. This is my fifth land grant that I've worked with, and my third in university administration. And I'll tell you what, UC and UC Ag and Natural Resources and the Master Gardener program premier, truly the premier cooperative extension program in the country. And it's your efforts that we're able to do it. It's your efforts. You're the reason why we are where we are, why we are who we are, because we're able to extend that research-based knowledge and make meaningful, long-lasting impacts. And we're not talking just about growing a garden. We're really talking about the service that is far-reaching, because every hour you spend extending knowledge, sharing knowledge, providing hands-on gardening expertise, it inspires change. People like me benefit from it. Our volunteers provide that support that is really about building community. It's these initiatives that improve community health, protect our environment, foster a deeper sense of connection between people and the land. And truly, the time and energy that you commit, that you dedicate, makes real differences in people's lives, helping them to grow not just plants, obviously, but their capacity to understand, appreciate nature, to care for the environment, and hopefully to grow their own sense of who they are in the service they're rendering, in the plants that they are tending to, and hopefully in some instances, the food that they're growing. I want to acknowledge some contributions of folks, because across the state, the UC Master Gardeners have contributed hundreds of thousands of hours transforming landscapes, hosting workshops and educational events, working alongside partners as we build school and demonstration gardens that bring our communities together. I've been to Los Angeles, in the heart of Los Angeles, and I was able to take the head of the UN Food and Ag Organization, the FAO, to our site. He was blown away that we were growing food in an urban corridor to that level, and the fact that it was just free. We're just giving it away. He was blown away, and his staff were as well. They asked so many questions because this is really unlike a lot of the rest of the world. And I just wanted to know that your efforts, they don't go unnoticed. You're the backbone of our success. And we are continually inspired by you, by your dedication, your enthusiasm, the things that you bring to the table, your expertise, your knowledge, your networks, and a love and a passion for making a difference. So looking forward, look, we're going to continue growing the organization, but it's clear your role and other volunteers like you remain at the center of our work. We look forward to working with you, and we look forward to all that we can accomplish together as we carry on this important mission to educate, to inspire, and to build that capacity so that Californians can meet their own needs. Finally, I just want to offer a giant thank you. When I think about the things that you do on a daily basis to build your communities, I'm truly inspired. I'm awestruck at the impact that you're having on real people. Because a lot of the times, a lot of folks don't get to see it, but I'm fortunate as I've been able to travel the state to see the impact that you're having on lives, on individuals. Literally from cradle to the grave, you're making an impact. So if you remember nothing else from what I've said today, please remember this. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you from the organization that is UC Ag and Natural Resources and from the University of California. But most importantly, as an individual, as a husband, a father, a grandfather, as a resident of California and a beneficiary of what you do, thank you very, very much because you are making a difference. With that, I wish I could stay longer. Unfortunately, I've got to attend a training. I have to go give a training actually. But I'm just so proud of this program, our staff, and you as volunteers. So thank you. And with that, I'm going to transition it back to Missy, who's going to walk us through the impact of the UC Master Gardener volunteers. So thanks, everybody.
Excellent, Brent. We're so grateful that you took the time to join us today, and we are very grateful for your heartfelt words and the acknowledgement that you've provided for the UC Master Gardener volunteers. So in the next slides, I'm so pleased to be sharing with you how volunteerism is truly a fundamental pillar of a compassionate and interconnected society. We're going to talk about how your work demonstrates the capacity of people to come together, to contribute their time and expertise, and truly create positive change. We're going to be sharing the significance of your work with real program impact data, and we're going to conclude with a celebration of UC Master Gardener volunteers who were nominated as Gardeners with Heart, and also those who achieved an hours milestone of 5,000 hours and above in the past program year. Now, the common theme in all of our stories today is our shared and sustained commitment to the UC Master Gardener program mission. Regardless of where we are in the state or what aspect of gardening we focus on, all UC Master Gardener volunteers share our unified mission to extend research-based knowledge and information on sustainable gardening and pest management practices to the public. The work we do in the Master Gardener program has measurable impact. Working together with volunteers, we are building climate-resilient communities and ecosystems. We're protecting California's natural resources. With the support of volunteers, we are contributing to safe, sufficient, and healthy food supply. And finally, we are promoting healthy people and communities. In the next couple of slides, I'm going to share some of the exemplary projects that really embody these impact areas and the important work taking place throughout the state. The significance of UC Master Gardener volunteers is truly profound and multifaceted. Oftentimes, our work fosters a sense of unity, trust, and shared responsibility among individuals. We have a beautiful example to share today down in San Diego County, where volunteers have engaged more than 5,600 participants in the Youth Transition Campus. This project is built on a strong partnership between the UC Master Gardener program, the San Diego Probation Department, and the County Office of Education. Together, they have created a space that promotes food security and nutrition, but also serves as a resource for emotional healing, skill building, and personal growth. In Tuolumne County, the Mother Lode Regional Juvenile Detention Facility Garden combines growing food with emotional rehabilitation. Here, youth are taught the art of gardening and the value of patience, teamwork, and perseverance. UC Master Gardener volunteers like Jim Bliss serve as mentors and role models, helping participants see beyond their current circumstances. At Elmwood Correctional Facility in Santa Clara County, UC Master Gardener volunteers offer a 12-week beginner gardening course each spring and fall. They provide more than 200 incarcerated women with hands-on experience in vegetable gardening, composting, soil health, and pest management. One participant who has been at Elmwood for an extended period and taken the course multiple times has even begun assisting UC Master Gardener volunteers in teaching lessons, demonstrating how gardening can foster leadership and personal growth. Here we have a photo from our Invasive Species Scout project, which is done in partnership with the California Department of Food and Agriculture. Participating volunteers are tasked with locating the invasive tree of heaven, which is a host plant for multiple invasive pest insects that threaten California agriculture. In 1 year, UC Master Gardener volunteers identified 76,000 invasive tree of heaven across more than 5,000 locations statewide. Location data, photos, and tree information, all provided by Master Gardener volunteers, is shared with the California Department of Food and Agriculture so that they can make informed decisions about funding eradication efforts. In a similar invasive insect project, we're moving down to Southern California here, where drawing on over a decade of experience in the area, where shot hole borer has caused widespread devastation to tree stands, UC Master Gardener volunteers are playing a crucial role in helping communities recognize early signs of infestation before the pest becomes established. UC Master Gardener volunteer efforts are a key component of early detection that relies on strong collaboration between dedicated volunteers and scientific experts. Now, UC Master Gardener volunteer activities often also bridge cultural divides, fostering understanding and collaboration among diverse groups within our society. Many program projects also provide critical assistance to vulnerable populations, including individuals with disabilities and those facing adversity. Here we have a photo from Orange County, where the Giving Farm was rejuvenated through UC Master Gardener volunteer efforts. The farm space now blends education and food security by engaging students from Title I schools in hands-on learning with UC Master Gardener volunteers. They have pollinator gardens and orchards, and the farm produces fresh food for the Orange County Food Bank while teaching youth about sustainable agriculture. Nestled in the Sierra Nevada foothills, another garden partnership is transforming lives. The Cross-Pollination Growing Abilities Project is a collaboration between the UC Master Gardener Program of El Dorado County, UC CalFresh Healthy Living, and the Mother Lode Rehabilitation Enterprises, a nonprofit supporting individuals with disabilities. Together, the team works to design and deliver inclusive gardening opportunities that engage and challenge clientele. As you can see from the stories shared today, we have a tremendous impact to celebrate. I feel privileged to create space and acknowledgement for the work of UC Master Gardeners every day, and I hope that you celebrate your impact locally as well, because each of us plays an incredibly important role in capturing and communicating our story. When you collect names and email addresses of your online and in-person workshop participants and submit that for statewide impact evaluation, we collect and report on the impact of your important work. On your slide, you can see some of the really powerful impact data reported for our previous program year. Each quarter, so 4 times a year, our office sends an individualized county impact report to your local leadership. It's available for you to see, to celebrate, and to share the way you are transforming lives and shaping landscapes. We've been collecting and reporting on program impact since 2018 and have seen a myriad of ways that the program has been strengthened as a result. We've experienced greater investment from university leadership, stronger relationships with elected officials, new community and state level partnerships, fundraising success, and the establishment and growth of program funding at the local level. In celebration of the time you contribute in support of the program's mission, I want to call out everyone for contributing to the 510,000 hours shared in our recent program year. Thank you all for being a part of our program's mission and impact. We've grown in volunteer numbers by 8% over the past program year, and today have over 6,300 active volunteers, with new established program in Imperial County and a new emerging program in Kern County. Whatever your passion project is in the program, we see and celebrate the work that you are doing and the contributions you are making. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us and representing this incredible community of UC Master Gardener volunteers. You can celebrate all of these stories and statistics with us in our upcoming 2023 and 2024 UC Master Gardener Program Impact Report. This document is a true celebration of the power of volunteers and the incredible tool, and it's an incredible tool that really helps us communicate our story. If you're excited about the work of your UC Master Gardener colleagues and you want to learn more about the projects that are happening all over the state that lead to transformational change, please do be on the lookout for a link. We'll be sending it via email to our new impact report. This document is currently being finalized and prepared for distribution. We very much look forward to sharing it with you. I'm very pleased to turn our presentation now over to Marissa Coyne. Marissa is our Assistant Director for Volunteer and Community Engagement in the statewide office, and also Melissa Womack, who is our Assistant Director for Impact and Communications in the statewide office. They're going to continue our celebration by recognizing gardeners with heart.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks again for joining us. Gardeners with Heart is a heartfelt recognition effort of the UC Master Gardener Program created to honor the incredible people behind our mission. Since 2020, this recognition has celebrated volunteers whose passion, kindness, and dedication have made lasting differences in communities across California. Each of these extraordinary individuals is nominated by University of California staff, community partners, fellow volunteers in recognition of their impact, their leadership, and their service at the local level. In the next few slides, we invite you to read a few words from the Gardeners with Heart themselves or from those who've witnessed the impact that they're making in action. Our first category, community well-being, highlights volunteers who pursued and strengthened relationships with audiences or community partners with a focus on increasing program reach and being inclusive of new and diverse audiences. This includes volunteers who have demonstrated a commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, to bringing that knowledge to the UC Master Gardener Program community and building connections with community-based organizations or underrepresented or historically excluded communities. I'm so thrilled to introduce our 2025 Gardeners with Heart in the category of community well-being.
Hi, everyone. I'm thrilled to spotlight the second group of 2025 Gardeners with Heart volunteers. These UC Master Gardeners are being recognized in the Sustainable Landscaping category. Each one of these UC Master Gardeners have made a local impact by promoting pollinator education, increasing awareness of invasive pests and plants, promoting right plants, right place, and California natives. Join me in celebrating the passion and commitment to sustainable landscaping for these 9 incredible gardeners with heart.
Next, we transition you to a group of volunteers who represent the UC Master Gardener program's leadership in the areas of climate readiness and resilience. These volunteers have developed and/or delivered educational sessions that address environmental and climate change related issues in California so that our communities are informed and resilient when facing wildfires, heat stress from rising temperatures, drought, and other challenges. Our newest impact area added in program year 2025, this group of Gardeners with Heart is small but mighty. So wherever you are, give thought to the work that your local program is doing to advance climate readiness and resilience. Perhaps there's someone you can nominate for their leadership in 2026.
All right, I'm excited to introduce to you our final category, some truly inspiring gardeners with heart making a difference in food gardening and food access. These UC Master Gardeners are in their communities helping people grow their own food at home, in schools, and in shared spaces. Whether they're sharing gardening tips, connecting people with local resources, or working to reduce food waste, their goal is simple: to make fresh, healthy food more accessible for everyone. Join me in celebrating the heart and hands behind this important food gardening and food access work. Congratulations again, and thank you to each and every UC Master Gardener recognized this year as a Gardener with Heart. We are truly inspired by the projects and, most importantly, the people that make the UC Master Gardener program so special.
Thank you, Melissa and Marissa. Continuing with our celebration, I am absolutely delighted to share volunteers who have achieved a new 5,000, 7,500, or 10,000 hour milestone in the past program year. Elizabeth Andrew says, volunteers do not necessarily have the time, they just have the heart. This quote really highlights the selflessness and the immense commitment that volunteers put forth, which feels very fitting to me when we are celebrating those who achieved impressive hours milestone in the last program year and in early 2025. Our sincere gratitude to all of these volunteers. At the 10,000 hour milestone, I'd like to recognize Alan Buczynski of Santa Clara County and Barry Hoffman, also of Santa Clara County. At 7,500 hours, we're so delighted to recognize Deb Turpin of El Dorado County. And congratulations to everyone who achieved 5,000 hours with the UC Master Gardener program, including Judy Ashman of Ventura County, Bonnie Dwyer of Contra Costa County, Betsy Fisher of Santa Clara County, Laura Monsinski of Santa Clara County, Courtney Phillips of Placer County, Liz Rodger of Contra Costa County, Joey Spinelli of Contra Costa County, Barbara Williams Shang of San Mateo and San Francisco counties, Kim Wilson from San Luis Obispo County, and Norma Yarbrough of Orange County. Congratulations and thank you to each and every one of you. We do have two 10,000 honorees this year, and we want to call them out special. I'm truly delighted to celebrate Alan Buczynski, a UC Master Gardener in Santa Clara County, who, as you can see, recently hit that amazing 10,000 hour milestone. As webmaster in Santa Clara, Alan helped the program convert its help desk operations to be a remote and virtual tool, allowing the desk to field more calls and questions from the public. Today, Santa Clara runs a monthly plant clinic that is online for community members. It allows community members to join via video chat and show, tech issue for a minute there, guys. Sorry about that. Allows members to join via video chat and show rather than tell their garden challenges to a certified UC Master Gardener volunteer. What an incredible opportunity. Even with all of his web work, Alan still makes time to deliver public education around gardening and horticulture. His backyard orchard pruning talk in collaboration with Mountain View Public Library has over 5,000 views on YouTube and counting. Alan's 10,000 hours mean more people have information that they need to transform home and community landscapes into more productive, bountiful, sustainable, and climate resilient spaces. Our gratitude to you, Alan. I am also so honored to recognize Barry Hoffman, a UC Master Gardener volunteer also in Santa Clara County, who recently hit that incredible 10,000 hour volunteer milestone. If you spend time in Santa Clara's Marshall Cottle Park, you've probably seen Barry hard at work on the many moving parts that keep the garden thriving. In addition to many hours Barry spends at Marshall Cottle Park, he writes a weekly newsletter that highlights UC Master Gardener happenings, volunteer opportunities, photos, and success stories at the demo garden. Barry also coordinates the teaching pavilion. He lines up speakers, promotes workshops, sets up the space, and makes sure everything runs smoothly. He even tracks attendance and evaluations to ensure we keep growing and improving. Through it all, Barry shows up with kindness, dedication, and a quiet leadership that makes everyone else's job easier. His work has strengthened connections within the broader community in Santa Clara County. Barry, thank you so much for giving your time, your energy, and your heart. We are both grateful and inspired. Today, of course, we also want to celebrate another incredible milestone, and that is a legacy of service. Each year that you've contributed to the UC Master Gardener program has not just added up to hours, it's really woven a tapestry of impact. Today, we also want to honor volunteers who have been with the program for many years, some of us celebrating 45 years as a UC Master Gardener volunteer. We celebrate you as your commitment has shaped lives, inspired others, and truly made the world a better place. Thank you for your unwavering dedication and for the profound difference you've made over the years. Because of our program's truly remarkable 11-year retention rate, we have a growing list of volunteers who have been a part of the UC Master Gardener program for 20, 30, and even 40 years. Along with the launch of our new impact report, you'll see a new webpage celebrating volunteer tenure in the program. In the face of climate change, the preservation of our natural resources, effective food production, and the cultivation of individual and community wellness are truly more crucial than ever. UC Master Gardener volunteers are beacons of hope. They embody the resilience and determination required to tackle these challenges. Through an unwavering dedication to gardening, Master Gardener volunteers sow the seeds of positive change, nurturing not only the soil, but also the human spirit. Today and every day, we celebrate and support your tireless efforts, knowing that together we can cultivate a world that is not only resilient, but abundant, sustainable, and deeply connected to the beauty of nature. Our sincere gratitude to all of the incredible UC Master Gardener volunteers who joined us today. Please follow us on social media and through the UC Master Gardener statewide blog as we recognize volunteers and gardeners with heart all month long. We are tremendously grateful for all of your efforts and just so delighted to know that you are a part of the UC Master Gardener community. Thank you for everything that you do. Now, I had the distinct pleasure of sharing a slide deck while there were lots of kudos flying through the chat. I'm going to check in with Lauren really quickly to see if we were able to address any questions that may have come up.
We just had a few questions. Melissa answered one, and Melissa, I think Marissa just answered it. Marissa, did you write 17 million? Is that what you wrote?
That's what I read from Melissa. I think that was her response to a question
Okay,
from Dina asking about the total number of volunteer hours. So I think it's in the impact report. But we're not going to make everyone wait.
Okay, it is over 17 million, almost 18 million volunteer hours this year.
It is a remarkable number to celebrate, for certain.
And there is one thing, someone called out a thank you to the statewide staff, and I also would like to say thank you to the people that contributed to this from the very start, which is the brainchild coming up with the Gardeners with Heart, celebrating people's projects and commitment to the program, not just for years, but for their efforts and standout experience. And also the people that nominated them, knowing and recognizing people for their excellence is, seeing the good and wanting to promote it. We really appreciate everyone who took the time to turn in thoughtful stories, get those great pictures. We couldn't have done it without you. And the statewide staff that pulled together and really pulled this together and made this great presentation and very thoughtful about representing people in the positive light that we know that they're out there representing the UC Master Gardener program. And Missy, as always, thank you so much for making our program be a standout for the state and representing us throughout the United States in the extension programs. We really appreciate what you do for all of us and making us I don't want to just say look good, but we are good, and you lift us up and show everyone else how good we are. So thank you so much for that. This was recorded today. We do recognize that not everyone could come, so please, when you get this, share with other people, tell them they missed out. We loved having you here. Missy, any final comments?
We're just tremendously grateful. Please do follow us on social media as we celebrate Master Gardener volunteers and Gardeners with Heart in recognition of National Volunteer Appreciation Month. We just so look forward to seeing all of you online and in the garden. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you all, and look in your inboxes for a follow-up when the impact report coming out soon.